I've just clicked start streaming, so we might be live. Right. Duplicate stream key. Hang on a minute.
They can hear us.
You can hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us. Or they can hear you at least, if they can hear me. Hello?
Okay, so it looks like we're in. Okay, sorry about the delay, chaps. I just turned that echo off. Right, gents, here we are with Season 3, Game Week 3. And as you all know by now, I've got a guest co-comes with us. So a bit of champ royalty and all-star, ex-all-star manager, creator. Good evening, Mr. Megahorse.
Good evening, how are you?
Really good, thank you, yeah. I've just seen that there's someone saying there's a bit of an echo. Is it still there? Anyway, we'll dive right in. So the plan was to have a little bit of a catch-up pre-stream, but for a couple of reasons we've not really had a chance, but we have sort of been chatting over text over the last couple of days. So how much of the All-Stars have you seen since you since you stopped managing?
Snippets that you sent me.
That is about, so not a lot. I know you kind of had a bit.
And that my old team is not my old team anymore, sadly.
Yeah. So a little bit going on. So we're just into season 3, a couple of game weeks in. You can see tonight's fixtures on the screen. Sort of, as I let you know last night, we've had a second manager change of the situation. So Dimble has left Pelham and has joined Gators. With Kitchen Dan going in the opposite direction, just to freshen it up and to keep the interest alive for both. So it'll be interesting to see how they line up. So what we'll do is, as we go through each team, you can just sort of have a quick look at the squad, see how much they've changed. They've probably completely changed. There's quite a few pending transfers as well, which we might have a quick look at. I'm not sure all the lads know all the deals that are going on as well, either, to be honest. How's that sound?
Things change week to week, don't they? So I'm looking forward to seeing it all again. I've just noticed on the chat there's a lot of lovely messages in there, so thank you very much. And Duggan saying I sound like a bingo caller, so I'll just chuck in some random things. Blind 40 as we go on. And yes, I'd definitely take Johnny Halliday to any team, Jens.
Okay, so Jens asked to go first. Obviously, we have the time difference, so I don't know whether he's got plans with his missus or whatever. I'm conscious that we're a little bit behind. So we'll start with myself against Jens. So quickly have a look at my team for this evening. This is how we line up. Gone away from the narrow from last season, and we're going to run with wingers. Quite a few transfers in this season as well. As you can see there, some of those players are already on their way out or have left already, with some pending deals as well. So we've got Elbert, Del Vecchio and Kesman coming in. Hopefully after this game week and a plethora of players leaving, which we hope to make the team stronger. So 3 DMCs, which seems to be the way that a lot of teams go at the minute. Carlos Jax has found a little bit of form. Crespo is on an orange injury, 90% out for one day, but if we do need him, we probably will call on him. He's been really, really good, and sort of helped fire us to the title in the last season. Any observations?
Volodenkov is the observation there. Quality. I know you like him pretty much as much as I do. Your team has gone through so many changes over time that this feels like very you. Though I will just say, Scott, on the Skype, all I can see is literally the fixtures. So I'm watching it on a slight delay on YouTube at the moment, but it's still working for me.
All right. Okay. Cool. Okay, so that's our lineup. So we will go across and have a look at how Jens lines up tonight. I think just one change from Jens. Tomasi is injured for a couple of weeks. Eric Addo comes in for his second appearance. He was probably unlucky to miss out last time, to be honest. And again, another solid 3 defensive midfield formation with strong wingers. And yeah, a really strong lineup.
Oh yes, yeah. I mean, Eric Addo, yeah, nice to see him in there. This, weak link wise for me, it's probably the strikers, but I haven't seen how they're doing early form for this season. But I mean, you look at the rest of the team, and it's absolutely super. Roy Mackay, we know what he's been doing in this league in the past.
Yeah, I think neither of his strikers have scored yet. They lost 3-1 to Pelham first game with a stinking defensive display, and they won 2-0 last time out against Memphis Rangers. Big performance from Mendy and Mackay attacking midfield with a goal, so he's yet to have a goal from his striker. So I guess that's what he'll be looking for tonight. Any prediction for this game? I know it's probably difficult for me to
Was that a train going past him? I'm not sure what it was. It's the commentary. Any thoughts? I think there will be 2 goals.
I'll have to just tweet that in a second. Yeah. At least it's not a kick it off. Big time from local. I think on foot 17 minutes in, still local forward. A little bit up from Vikings. Belonging to the book, heading towards half time, 5 minutes, full, quite all local. And we're up to half time. Not a massive amount to shout. One shot inside of it. Coloco 2-2 from Vikings. Just have a quick look at the stats of the ones. Got Zelius on 8. Over there, no fitness concerns. Mourinho and Andre on 8.
No, let's be.
I'm going to go for Francis. See what one goes to do.
I don't know, really want to change this at half time. It's not that bad a performance from either team, really. It's just tight.
Yeah, a tight game. Sorry about the fan background noise, Savage, and everybody else. We'll turn it off to the list.
Do you play with sound normally?
No, I don't. No.
Oh, this is the certain build of the game, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know whether I've just not. I'm not sure. The thing is, if I mute it now, I'll just mute it. My sound goes. Is Jens going to make any changes? As is from Jens from the kickoff. We go until 60 minutes. Fire out quickly again. Comes back into it with a chance. 65 minutes on the clock. See if Jens wants to do anything to mix it up. Only one shot in the last 20 minutes from Viking in chance. Both centre halves and keeper on 8 for corner. Zelius and his goalkeeper on 8 Vikings. Just seems like a pretty tight game.
I'd agree. Yeah, I think things look a little bit better than they did at the beginning. I mean, goalkeepers are performing fine, aren't they, as well?
Yeah, so I don't think we've got any fitness concerns at the end, so I'll see if he's going to try anything to change it up. I'll just have a quick look at the if there's anything we can do.
Yeah, I won't be taking my tie off. Vikings to work for the race, I thought it was massive.
I'm going to put Crespo on. Apart from that,
Oh, Elber for Ronaldo.
I'm going to put Kakaran for Volodenko. It's not good, it's just Volodenko. I'll stop him with the next thing. Kakar's on his way to his left second this game, so we'll see if we can find it. And we'll cross the ends. Elber for Ronaldo, please. Elber, who has a pending transfer to Loco after this game, so let's see how that pans out. Right, 25 minutes to go. Oh, big plays for Vikings, penalty but not given. Vikings going forward, 5 minutes to go. We're going into extra time, first game of the evening.
Oh, extra time, I forgot about that, yeah.
Possibly. Oh no, and we've got a winner, and it's Elber. On his way to Loco after this game. Pretty even game. Not a great deal of quality, to be honest. Pretty solid from the Vikings, to be honest. 8-7, 8-12. Assist from Giggs, as you would expect. Over to Loco. Looks like over the sort of performance. Ollie the Court as well. The defensive play is doing okay. Towards the end. So well done, Jens. And we'll move on and get rid of that noise.
Do you reckon you could see if you can share your game window with me? Just because I am probably about 10 seconds behind on the stream, if you can.
Yes, let me turn that sound off. Apologies for that.
Night, Jens, if you're off. Yeah, good to see you again, and well played.
Share it. Share it where?
Just on on your OBS. I'm just watching through your OBS. Yeah, if you share it's your Skype, isn't it? Share through your Skype through the game. Yeah, choose to share the game window rather than your OBS screen because it's literally not doing anything on there. Oh, it now shows me Memphis Reigns, which it didn't before, but it's taking a while to get that far. I don't know if it's not working. It's fine. I can watch it on thingy, but I'm just about 10 seconds behind on it. It doesn't matter.
Let me just check.
I can still see Des Fioasso in that squad, so it's absolutely
brilliant.
How
about now?
No.
Okay.
It's just doing exactly the same. It's just on. No, it didn't. It did something that didn't. Yeah, I'm just seeing your. It's just your OBS studio. Don't worry, everyone else can see it. It's the game.
Okay, right. So on to Alcatraz versus Reigns. We've not had any requests for the next game. So this is Memphis Reigns. This is the business that Rox has done. Patrick Vieira's in, and has started the season well. And the only change from last time out is Constantino, who dropped to the bench for Mike Anthony, who had a wonderful season last year, scoring 10 in 20. A Rock's favourite, and this is how they line up. What do you make of
that? Well, I can see Ibrahim Saeed's in the squad, isn't he? I'm just catching up to where I am. It seems to be getting further and further behind. Yeah, Saeed there in a central midfield role, further forward than I'd play him to start with. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting seeing him with two at the back. That's a surprise because that's not him.
Why is it not letting me share this window?
If it can be whole screen, you could do a whole screen share. But honestly, people want to see the games, so.
Okay, so yeah, just the one change for Rox, and then we'll go across to Alcatraz, who have started the season with 1 win and 1 defeat in the first 2 games, and they are the first team, I think, for a while to play 3 at the back. So we've got John Terry, Maldini, and Radoy, and I'll just catch up a little bit for you. Nedved and Zambrota wide, Bishan defensive midfield, Baron, Nikiforenko, Brozek, and Pizarro up front.
Yeah, a nice spine there, midfield wise and things. Pablo Maldini there in that middle. Has he got stronger now? Because he had what he had was 1 for strength at the start. Has he got to
Maldini,
5? Yeah, must be up to about
4
5
now.
Ooh, get in. Nice one. And still Nedved there since the very beginning.
He had a pretty solid season last year. He started well this season. putting in a lot of tackles, solid average rating for a centre back. Be interesting to see if that can maintain in a 3. So we'll kick that off. I think Rox is here. I'm not sure about Jamie, but we'll kick this one off. 7 minutes in, 24 minutes in, not a great deal happened. Looks like Alcatraz are trying to make the most of it initially. We're half an hour in. I'm not sure keepers had a save to make yet. A few free kicks here and there. Nikiforenko, and it's a goal for Veron. I mean, if anybody looked like getting the goal, it looked like Alcatraz and Veron. And they've doubled the lead through Pavel Brozek, who I imagine is developing quite nicely into season 3. And Jamie will be delighted with that first half.
I always found them very hard to play against.
Yeah, and it didn't feel like there was a great deal going on. And Alcatraz had 2 shots, 2 on target, and they've both gone in, so absolutely clinical. Just 2 attempts, 1 on target from Rains. Rox is here, so we'll have a look. We've got Mark Anthony on a 5. We've got an awful lot of 6s in there. Schmuck on a 7. Charlie Chaos on an 8. Over to Jamie. Just a 1-6 of John Terry, which I think you're probably going to get quite a lot if you're playing 3 defenders.
Yeah, or playing John Terry.
Oh, yeah. But Nikiforenko and a Pizarro assist. Brozek and Veron with the goals.
Yeah, those forwards are growing up now, aren't they? They're turning into more mature strikers.
Yeah, Duggan just commenting that there's something in this tactic file that looks like it started quite well for Jamie. He was quite good first time out. I think we beat them last time out just by a single goal quite late on. But yeah, it looks very competitive. Just see if Rox is going to do anything. He was here. I'm sure he is.
Yeah, he was, yeah. Yeah, he was enjoying the fans.
How's it feel to be back?
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the league has evolved. Definitely, you can see that there's new tactics, there's new managers, new managers inside different clubs, and the players, as ever, it's just it feels like the wheel of transfers. So it's feels good. Yeah, it's nice to be invited. Thank you.
No, it's a pleasure to have you back. Apologies that we've got some technical issues still.
Yeah,
At
well.
least we are streaming and we've got a bit of sound this time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure if we'd have just sort of gone down this route of using OBS initially, we could have probably smoothed that out before we started, but we're here now. Just give Rox a few more seconds. He was here. I've not seen anything in the chat. Have you seen anything in the chat?
Not since he wanted to turn the sound down. Maybe he's turned us down.
Just give him a few more seconds. If not, we'll run it till 60. But yeah, not a lot going on. We'll run it till 60. And we'll see if he wants to make any changes then.
Alright, that'd be good.
Still Alcatraz coming forward early in the second half. 56 minutes. Oh, and we've shot to 69 minutes. 6s and 7s still for Rox. Just don't look like they can create a great deal with just Anthony in the attacking half of the pitch. Is there anything that you would try to get back into it with 20 minutes to go?
Yeah, different
Apart
strike.
from the obvious of throwing some more players forward.
I would be putting Saeed further back and running him further forward. He needs to be in that defensive mid run up to the striker role. That's where he gets his 10 goals from. Oh yeah, we can't actually see the time, the game clock on the game. We can literally see the match and the transfer, the tactics. So we have no idea how many minutes are in the game. That's a good point, Tato.
Right. Why is that?
It just seems to have chosen that as the area in the game, doesn't it? Yeah, because it's not. Yeah, that's another one. There's nothing that your screen's doing now.
Okay, so we're on 69 minutes. I don't know if Rox wants to do anything. I don't know why, because on my screen it's showing that the screen share is all the way around the full window, so there's no reason for it not to do that. Next time I offer to put a show on, they'll probably tell me to fuck off and they'll just wait till next week or something. Right, I'm going to run it until 90. I think Rox must have disappeared or he's not listening. Otherwise, we'll be here all night.
Yeah, it might be a bit sad that they're losing.
Oh, I've got a red card. Who's off? We've got Charlie Chaos off.
See, if they'd have had Saeed there, it would have been fine.
I'm not going to do anything. I don't think it's going to make any difference. I don't think Rox will do anything anyway. Well, he might have done if he was here, but I'm not going to change the full shape. There's a third goal on the stroke of 90 minutes for Nicky Ferenko, who's had a really good game, an assist, a goal, involved in quite a lot of good things. A goal for Veron and Brozek, really solid ratings, Byron Terry 6.
Seemed like a decent solo goal as well, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's an assist, but yeah.
Still 6s and 7s for Rennes. So good win for Jamie. He'll be pleased with
Very
that.
well
Sure
played.
when he watches it back.
He'd nearly scored just before as well.
Yeah, indeed. So we're on to Steam
got to be
Pigs
happy.
versus Drivetrain next. Steve's brought in Henri and Aymar and Zanetti, some of the big names that he's got in. Aymar's still missing tonight. And this is how Steve lines up. He's had some big injuries first couple of games, but he's got some of his key players back. I think Desai's missed some games, Totti's missed some games, maybe one or two others.
Was this a semi-final last time round or something?
Yeah, it could well have been. I think you're right. We played Steam Pigs in the final. Let's have a look.
Yeah, Simkoviak, very nice.
Yeah, it was two 1-0 wins in both fixtures for Steve. And then over to Drivetrain, who is mixed it up a little bit. He's gone away from his front and he's doing a little bit of asymmetric, trying to get the best out of David Beckham without dropping his favoured Maravicki, who's been really good over the first couple of seasons. What do you make of that?
Well, it's the kind of thing that gets me interested. I think you need more players on the right hand side to have any sort of effect, because I always feel like the left hand side is more powerful. So if you want to make the most of it, get two out there.
And what do you think about Jeff Whiteley at defensive midfield?
Jeff Whitley is brilliant. He's been a long time favourite of Mike's since, what is it, from the days he took over Ortiz back in first season of Swemp, and so I got a man of the match there. So long may it continue for him.
Let's see how we can do in the not the Super League but the All Stars. I'll kick this one off. Steam Pigs and Drivetrain. Seems like Steam Pigs have started quite brightly. Drivetrain coming back into it a little bit now. Yellow card, I think it's for Zidane. Jeff Whitley's in the book. Free kick for Steam Pigs. Doesn't seem to be any clear-cut chances really, but there seems to be a lot going on. A lot of nothing maybe. Approaching half time. Drivetrain trying to come back into it a little bit. Doesn't look like we're going to get a goal before half time. Another yellow card for Giuliano just before half time, and we've made it through. Strong first half from Steam Pigs, 8 attempts, 6 on target, just 2 attempts from Drivetrain, 1 on target. Bartes having a blinder. Couple of defensive yellow cards for Drivetrain, no real fitness problems. And then over at Steam Pigs, Lucia and Totti picking up bookings. And again, pretty solid performance, 7s throughout, with the exception of Paredes, who's making tackles and completing passes.
Well, if you want to talk to me about Paredes, he's for me, he's been one of the best players that I've had in any league. So yeah, definitely think he's well worth having for anybody.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid anytime he's sort of appeared. I think sparingly within the All Stars and the Super League, a little bit in and out, but Yeah, he's never really let anybody down. Solid defensive midfield option.
Oh,
Okay,
Whitley's
Whitley's
going.
coming off. In fact, I'm quite surprised that Janicheri's not starting. I think he must be up there in Mike's top 1, 2, 3 favourites for you,
Whitley
Steve.
and Johnny Cheddar, yeah. 1 and 2. And Henrik Fig is his next one. I don't know. Some of his random Danish players have been quality for him.
Can you see Steve do anything at half time? I'll just roll for now. And Nelka on the bench, Fiore,
Yeah.
probably the two people.
Just
Matt
leave that. You just leave that, yeah. Where is Johnny Halliday these days, I wonder?
I'm not sure, but I'm sure we'll come across him at some point.
Someone will tell us who it is. Probably Mike.
I'm not sure he's moved. I'm not sure if anybody's even mentioned him.
So it'll be Mike's reserve still.
Probably, yeah. Is Steve here? He was here during the last game.
He was talking about Alcatraz, wasn't he? Still with Mike, yeah. Still with Mike.
Just give you a few more seconds, Steve, see if there's anything you want to do. If not, we will roll till 60. Okay, we'll roll it till 60 and see if Steve comes back to us. Got a knock for hip here. I don't know whether Steve's about, but if he's not, I'll be inclined to put Sorochinsky in and drop Desai back. Would you be inclined to agree?
I mean, you can't go wrong with Sorochinsky, can you? So yeah, even Fiore for Simkoviak is a kind of decent move as well. Both play well in that position.
I'm gonna do that just because I think that's what Steve will do. Give him another few seconds. I assume Mike's just going to run it till 60. No changes for you, Mike? Another injury for Steve, which he won't be pleased about. I assume Mike's going to run till 60. Okay, so we go another 10 minutes. See if we can get the opening goal. Chances for drivetrain. We've hit 61 minutes. Some more strong performances in there from Steam Pigs, who's having a good game. Paredes, Simkoviak in midfield, and Zanetti over for drivetrain. We've got no real fitness concerns, but we've got a few sixes. Beckham looks quite ineffective. Not seeing much of the ball, not doing a great deal with it when he gets it. Van Nistelrooy doesn't look involved, which is probably something that he might want to do something about. What would you do if you were Mike?
He's got options, but I'm not sure that any kind of move to take Beckham off. I mean, what would you do? Just put Amoroso, like Madubuike back to where Beckham is, Amoroso behind the front two?
Yeah, I think I'd probably be inclined to get one of those right-sided players off. I'm not sure. I think Beckham got an assist last time.
Steve says as is to 60.
Steve, we're on 60, mate. So you rolled at half time. You've had Hooper's gone off injured. So Desai's dropped back with Sorochinsky coming into defensive midfield. And now we're at 60 minutes. 0-0. I think Mike will probably move somebody central. I can't see him running them. Saviola for Sosa. For a look, nothing else. So Saviola comes off. Roberto Sosa comes on. Is it his first appearance? First appearance for Drivetrain. Few appearances for Bisons, but it looks like they're probably cup games where he scored a few goals. A player you've got any experience with, Don?
Only from watching Tato have him. That's it. I've not had him on any saves ever.
Yeah. go across to Steam Pigs and see if Steve wants to do anything. Got Totties and Eddie and Lucio on a booking. Apart from that, not really much has changed.
No.
I'm on mute, lads. Are we at 60? If so, run it until the end. Okay, we'll run it until the end. So, 69 minutes, corner drivetrain. A little bit end to end. 78 minutes. Now, 85 minutes. Not a great deal of clear cut chances. 90 minutes on the clock. 90 plus 3 now. And we've got our first extra time. Just drop a note in the chat for Steve.
It's interesting because this is where Mike used to be good at extra time, but he used to be good at extra time because of Henri, and he's at the other team. So
yeah, I feel like season 1 definitely. I lost maybe 4 or 5 games on golden goals.
I just went direct and
yeah. So Bartes is up to a 9. No fitness issues. Nobody's dropped below 80. Just that booking for Juliano. For Mike, Steve, Paredes up to a 9. Buffon on an 8. Again, no fitness concerns. Rome, I was being caught up. I was behind, caught up. So Steve's going to roll. Anything for Mike?
He's got 1 sub left, hasn't he?
Yeah, Amoroso maybe. Maybe we see Amoroso.
Drop Van Nistelrooy to attacking maybe the forward out row.
Central or
Straight
back like that?
Yes, question, yeah.
Or central? I'm going to assume that, but we'll just wait for Mike to confirm.
Yeah, unless his AMC means actually in the middle, but I mean that entire role is AMC, isn't it? Central, yeah.
Central. Okay, let's see if we can get a golden goal winner. The first time tonight. Oh, straight through, nothing in the first 15 minutes. Don't make changes at half time and extra time. Relatively even game. 2 well matched sides. 108 minutes. Free kicks. Steam Pigs Dede coming forward. 115 minutes on the clock now. Still looks like Steam Pigs are pushing for a winner corner. Steam Pigs. Still they come. And that's it. First draw of the night. 0-0. One of the better 0-0s in terms of chances created and stuff going on in the game. 2 solid performances, really. 2 well set up defensive teams. Bartes man of the match. Some strong performances. I think Paredes is probably unlucky not to get that man of the match. But yeah, what do you make of that now?
I mean, it's typical drivetrains type defence that came through in season 1 is still there, and yeah, Paredes is still a hero.
Yeah. So now we've got Gators for the first time. Just bear me 1 second, sorry. Gators for the first time under Dimble's leadership against the high flying Dandies. The only side to go 2 wins from 2, not considered a goal and scored 5. Brought in some big players. Nicky Butt, Vieri, Baumet, Gerard and Bowyer in the off season. And this is how they line up. A very Northern Burn sort of looking team, flooded with stars, to be honest. Chotis, Montero, Cannavaro, Carlos, Butt, Cafu, Davids, Bowyer, Kewell, Archie Back, who's been brilliant, and Christian Vieri, who again has been brilliant across the last 2 seasons with 30 goals.
Yeah, it's a strong team, isn't it? Yeah, even the bench. I mean, for Balmer to be on the bench, that's just shows where the strength is because he can probably play 2 or 3 roles in this team.
Yeah, absolutely. And then this is the Gators squad that Dimble's inherited. A few players out, Donny and Gavin Neville. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure that should read Zelko and not Larson. Apart from that, that is how Dimble is going to line up for the first time. Just check that Larson's not on the bench. I'm pretty sure I've got it right. Marcos, Mendes, Ito, Harrismich, Petrov. And I assume Dimble is gonna. Dimble, do you want to pick your captain or do you want the game to decide?
It's relieved that Seagal goes in. Yeah, it does slightly sort of feel like a bit of a second tier or a lower league squad, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's not a great deal in terms of. I think Dimble's going to probably try and do a bit of business, but he hasn't got any massive assets in there that's going to help him pull big players in.
He's still competitive enough. There are some good ones, and obviously, if he wanted to, go big, he's got a big striker there who can give him
Yeah, I
something.
think a few players out of position. Sylvester can do a job at left wing back, obviously, and I don't think we're. It's not unrare to see attacking wide players playing from wing back and be successful. So see if how I can do a job there. So good luck to Dimble. Because we're on the saves on game day, I've not been able to swap the managers on the save yet, so it's technically still Dan in charge of gate is just selected by Dimble. So any new manager bounce that he may get might come into effect after this. But good luck to Gators and to Duggan's Dandies. Early yellow card for Kewell, first minute. And then we shoot to 9 minutes. Dandy's coming forward and pushing. Still Dandy's making most of the go of it. 21 minutes now. Gators looking to come back into it, and Maxim has scored. Maxim has put the Gators 1-0 up. They've not been able to buy a goal this season. Slight tactical tweak and personnel changes from Dimble. And they lead 1-0 against Dandies. Even 4 attempts each on goal, 7 on target from 8. A good half so far, and a strong performance from Gators.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he must have had a bit of a nomadic career so far, Sigalko. He's been around the clubs, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Let's have a look how many clubs he's had. Local Fire, we drafted him, got rid of him after 2 appearances. Vikings, Des Moines Vikings again, and now at Gators. I think Dimble will be delighted just to be competitive and to get that goal. 6s and 7s from the Dandies, with the exception of Montero, who's on an 8. A booking for Kewell. No changes yet for Dimble. See if Duggan wants to do anything. Duggan just commenting that this Gators side feels very Churchtown from back in the Super League.
Yeah, and he certainly improved Churchtown.
For them. So we'll roll till 60, see if Duggan's Dandies can get back into it. Oh, we flow through, not a great deal going on. And they have equalised. We're at 1-1 and we're on 69 minutes. Archie Backer's just got an equaliser on the stroke of the 70th minute. So 20 minutes to go, 1 apiece. Just that must be the attempt that's just gone and has not even hit the stats yet. Just the 1 attempt from each side. Be interesting to see what Dimble does. Does he hold what he's got? Does he make a change and try and go for it? Will Duggan pile the pressure on for the last 20 minutes?
I don't know. Would you take a point for in your first game? I think so. I know you always want to win, but a point's good against this team.
Yeah, I think. Look, you want to try and ideally win your home games, but when you've got such probably a gulf in terms of quality on the pitch versus Dandies who've started so well, I think Dimble will be delighted with a point. Just go across and have a look at the Dandies. Still cool on the booking. David's on a 6, everybody else on 7s and 8s. Assist for the area. Right, let's have a look. There you go. I'll just leave that there for a minute for Duggan. Cross.
Cafu, Knock, and Vieri.
Petrov to left AMC with no arrow. Rugging right AMC with a small arrow. This is Alco central and go. Like that, Dimble? Gerrard for Davids, Balmer for Kewell, and Roll. Davids for Gerrard, Balmer for Kewell. We're protecting that yellow card, I would imagine. Kewell was touted about by Dimble a couple of weeks ago, but he started the season well, so I think by Duggan, sorry. So I think he's probably going to roll with him for a little while. Let's see if either side can get back into it. 20 minutes to go. Gators won, Dandies won. 77 minutes now. Looks like Dandies are coming forward. 80 minutes on the clock. Looks like Gators are doing a lot of defending. 82 minutes. Oh, strong chance. 88 minutes into stoppage time almost, and we've got another extra time. Relatively even second half again. Just a couple of chances for each team. Just see if either side wants to make any changes. Rugging on a 5. Would you maybe throw Harrisimovic in and see if he can make a difference?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Brugging, really, to be honest, at all.
I think he's done okay in the Super League sporadically over a number of iterations, hit and miss.
Yeah, I think
not somebody I'm a fan of.
His attributes look better than he is.
Yeah.
There's just something about him I just can't warm. So I don't know whether it's I just can't work out where he plays.
Yeah. 68% fitness on Cafu might be something for Duggan to consider. Dimble's going to roll. See if Duggan wants to do anything. Going to roll. So we go through. See if we can get a golden goal winner. Dandy's coming forward early in extra time. Appeals for a penalty, but turned down. 102 minutes on the clock. Still feels Dandy's are the more likely. From this point, half time and extra time. We'll just have a quick look. Nothing happening in that 15-minute period. A couple of defence in midfield. Bookings for Gators. But again, relatively even. See if we can get a winner off. We're going to take second draw of the evening.
Oh yeah, it's one of those games where it feels like there's still another shot left in this, still another chance.
120 minutes on the clock, and Archibald is denied by David Day, and we do have a draw. Dandies came on strong, especially in extra time. Looked like if there was going to be a golden goal winner, it was only going to be them.
Yeah.
But I think Dimble will be absolutely delighted. Goalkeeper man of the match, really solid defensive display. Every single defensive player in his back 7. We've got 8 or 9s.
Yeah, that is good.
Do you know what? If you've got that defensive solidity, then you've always got to have a chance.
Yeah.
And I don't think Duggan will be too disappointed, to be honest. Only Davids that didn't have a great game, replaced by Gerrard, who didn't do much. But Archibald continues to be brilliant. Vieira's had another good game, and all the players that you expect, Mickey, Butt, Montero, having good games. Good point for Dimble. Well played both, and I think we're on to the last game of the night.
Is it 1 or 2 to go?
Is it 1 or 2?
I think there's at least 2 games left. I think.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, it must be 2.
Okay, cool. So short punch lost. Daz is in. Another change in shape. So we've got a 2-7-1 variant. Azarazu and Dyer out wide. Robbie Keane behind Salas and Mido. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, it's still got the. I mean, Kieran Dyer is a great addition to the squad, and you got to give him a good chance with that. Decent defence, and yeah, it still feels like it's got the heart of Rob there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and Daz has done well since coming in, changing his lineup and his tactics week after week, and got some really good results. No change in tactic file yet.
Is that right with Luke Chadwick in the middle of midfield?
No, it's not. No. We've got Guerrero in the middle of midfield. There we go. Just confirm that's right. I don't know if Dan's here or not, but that is definitely right now. So we've got no change in tactic file yet from Dan. I think he's probably going to spend a little bit of time and get used to his squad, see what he's got to work with, and then probably get his own tactic across. But this is how he lines up tonight.
That's all right, Dan. Honestly, I just looked and I was thinking, I mean, I played some players out of position, but I wasn't sure about Luke Chadwick.
Right, let's see how this one goes. Sloths against Pelham. First time under Dan's selection.
Yeah, let's have some goals.
Yeah, Phil. Do you know what I think? And not just this tonight, but this season and the last couple of seasons, the games have been so competitive. So many games going to extra time. So many games decided just by one goal. And the fact that after 2 game weeks, we've only got 2 teams. One team, sorry, before tonight in Duggan.
1, 2.
Yeah, and now we've got no teams that are free from free. Short pump have dominated the first half. Nothing from Pelham. Salas, who's been on fire again, has had a penalty miss just on the stroke of half time, and we're at 45 minutes. A 5 for Guerrero midfield, a couple of central bookings. Chadwick, Montella, Ronaldinho not having great games either for Dan. I think barring the missed penalty, Daz will be quite pleased. Not an electric performance, just 6s and 7s, a bucket for Stan. It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah,
Daz is going to roll till 60, which I'm not surprised about. He's been pretty dominant. It'd be interesting to see if Dan does anything. He's got Morientes, Echevarria on the bench, a couple of options that could help him.
Echevarria for Chadwick. There we are.
Chadwick.
Yeah. I think I beat Sloth 7-4 in a match in the away. I think I was possibly away.
Yeah, I think I remember that. That was mental. Absolutely mental. Right, let's see if Dan's Pelham can get a shot off the mark, and we've skipped to 65 minutes with not a great deal going on. So another chance for the managers to make a difference. Robbie Keane on a 6, other than that it's 7s and 8s for short pump Sloths. And then across to Pelham, we've still got Guerrero on a 5 who just can't get involved. I mean, 5 based on his numbers feels a little bit harsh, but he's just clearly not doing a great deal. Paul Scholes is making an awful lot of tackles more than anybody, or attempting to. But apart from that, not a great deal going on for Pelham either, who did manage a couple of shots in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, it just needs to kick into life. I think maybe the change there.
I'm clearly worried by the bookings coming off for Gamara.
Yeah, this Michael Owen's going to score this game. I would never usually back him, but I think he's going to score.
He wants to put Michael Owen on for Luca Toni, but Luca Toni's not playing.
Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, Militoni maybe.
It's Mido. Del Piero is going to come on for Robbie Keane.
Oh, it's Mido. I thought it was Milito on my little screen there. Mido, that's it.
Yeah, Mido. So we'll just check that it's Owen for Mido.
Well, no, I think you should put him on for Tony and just have an extra player, sneak him on.
So 3 changes, really going for it. I mean, Michael Owen, Del Piero are not bad options to bring on from the bench. Is Dan going to do anything? Guerrero for Patsoglu. He's on a booking, he's on a 5. He's not got a great sort of case to stay on the pitch, to be honest. And let's see if either side can get a winner off. We're going to our 3rd extra time of the evening. 71 minutes. Still short pump Sloths coming forward. Doesn't feel like there's a great deal coming back from Pelham. 80 minutes up now. Del Piero involved, Dyer involved, Salas and Lezarazu. 84 minutes. Pelham just don't look like they can get out of their own half. 4 minutes to go. And can we get a winner in stoppage time? Another yellow card. Chance for Sloths. Chance for Pelham. And 90 minutes are up. So just quickly have a quick look at the shots. Sloths stats, although they've already used all the 3 subs, just go across to Pelham and see if they want to do anything. We've got Morientes on the bench and Suivo West. Apart from that, would you put Morientes on? You wouldn't take Montella off, I don't think. Would you potentially go 2 up?
Yeah, I'd be taking Scholes off, I think, at this point.
Dan
Yeah,
wants
I know he's been
Scope.
flopping around a lot of tackles, but he's not been winning much. Yeah, Scholes off and Morientes on and just go for it. Go direct.
So he's swapped Patsogo and Vogel in the midfield. Is that it, Dan? No
Oh,
personnel
yeah,
changes.
Fogel into centre mid. I think that's probably a better idea. Yeah.
Just confirm we didn't want to make any subs, and then we'll roll and see if we can get an extra time winner. That's it. So we'll roll this through until 120. Pelham chance. Feels like Pelham are going for it. Just 1 or 2 chances. Quick look at the stats and we'll run it through. And then we have, it's been disallowed. Del Piero looked like he was going to score for slots, but it's been disallowed. We've now got a red card for Massimo Ambrosini for a second booking. I guess we're on 119 minutes. We're a minute away from a draw. Does he drop Gattuso back? Would you just central Makaleli? What would you do then?
Yeah, I'd put Gattuso back. It's only 1 minute and just defend it. You're not going to score. Dyer on a 10. Look at that.
Yeah, Kieran Dyer having a blinding game. Drop Gattuso into that place.
Yeah.
I think that's a sensible option. We'll see if we can get a chance. Nothing. Final whistle. Not a great deal happened in extra time other than the disallowed goal. Relatively even. Felt Pelham came into it a little bit towards the end. But Sloth dominated the first sort of 60 minutes. Kieran Dyer man of the match, creating a chance. A few bookings. Good game for Vesterveld. And I think Dan will probably be pleased to get off and without defeat first time out.
Yeah, away game. Yeah, why not? He's got a lot to learn about his new team, so starting off not losing.
And here we go. Of course, we've got Bisons. Tato's Bisons lining up very similar to Duggan Standies against your form side, Des Moines. Strong side as you'd expect from Tato. Robin still there. Riquelme comes in, I believe, for Figo, who I think is on his way out or is being touted about wing backs for Tato this season rather than wingers. But strong as ever.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, quality wing backs, solid defence, and it's probably Robin. If he's still playing like he was before, he's going to be a key man.
And similar tactic for Rob with the just one DMC, 2 central midfielders. We've got Raoul and Collins in support of Alan Smith, Emerson and Van Bommel, Van Bronckhorst and Salihamidzic wing backs. Pretty strong.
Yeah, some of the old squad are still around, and it's Mondragon for me is one of the best goalkeepers not playing in the league at the moment. So let's see if you ever get any problems with Toldo, he fits in very well.
Right, let's see how this one goes. Oh, we've got that god awful Bison's away kit.
Not brown.
Brown and darker brown, however you describe it. Um,
Brown on brown.
Relatively even start, 12 minutes on the clock. Bison, yellow card for Raoul. Oh, and we've got a
Yeah,
penalty.
not
Robin
a
has
brown.
scored a penalty for Bison's 1-0. I think it was Zeriberto that was fouled, not sure who'll give it away. 34 minutes on the clock.
It was a 2-footed challenge as well, but it seemed to have gone unpunished, other than a penalty.
Maybe they felt that was punishment enough. A yellow card for Van Bommel in the centre of the park. Des Moines. Yellow card for Contra. Feels like there's been quite a lot of yellow cards tonight. We're at half time, 1-0 to Bison's. Just 2 attempts from Des Moines, 3 from Bison's, all on target. Let's have a look. Salihamidzic on a 5. So we have 1 tackle and he didn't win it, so it looks like he could have been the one that would give away the penalty. Raoul Van Bommel and Salihamidzic on a booking. Don't feel like there's a great deal on the bench there, to be honest, unless he wants to put a get on at wing back. Across the
Who is
Bisons,
Greg Cruz?
Greg Cruz is the regen, I believe, of Roberto Baggio.
I don't do regens very often. I don't think they've got the same impact as the real players at all.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he's way off at the moment.
Rob's been raving about him all pre-season that he'd have a big season, so we'll see. As is Potato. Sorry, it's Romario region, not Roberto Baggio. Roll till 60, and then we'll see Big Greg by the looks of things. So here we go. Get the second half off. And we've got an equaliser. Raul scored 49 minutes. 56 on the clock now. And we've got to 64 minutes. And we've got a goal. And Penza, just as we're making tactical changes, has put Bison's back in front. Salihamidzic is still on a 5. Surely we're going to see a gap for the last sort of 25-30 minutes. Apart from that, Rob will have probably been quite pleased with how that second half panned out.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shame Raul scored. I don't rate him.
Rob wants
Yeah.
Greg on for Alan Smith.
Greg for Smith. Ronnie Wallwork. It's nice to see him getting in.
A gap for Salihamidzic.
At least getting into
Ronnie
the bench.
Wallwork started the last game for Demons in central midfield. Is that it, Rob? Just a 2?
Again, yeah. Salihamidzic going off makes sense, doesn't it?
I assume that's it. Anything for Tato? A couple of 6s for his central midfielders, Ferguson and Walker. Linton Ram on a 6, Contra on a booking. And he's having a good, strong game. 77% on Zeriberto, and that's it. See if Tato wants to do anything. Will we see Rayad? Will we see Cliver? Would you put any of them on? Ricardo's not had a great game.
Yeah, I mean, both of those two. Clivert, Rayad, either. Tato loves a bit of Rayad, but Clivert can go on. Riquelme for Clivert, Walker for away. Yeah.
Walker, Foe.
Keep Clivert at attacking mid.
Keep Paddy Cater attacking mid. So that's it. Okay, let's see if we get a winner. If we can get Greg Cruz, massive impact. He's come on the 66th minute. He's been sent off in the 66th minute.
Lost control for a headbutt.
It's not updated yet.
No, match report's the end. He's headbutted whoever it is.
Massive impact from Romario on regen. Is Rob going to do anything? Is he going to move any of them forward? Roll with it. Cheers, Greg. All the build up.
There we are.
69 minutes on the clock now. 71 minutes, another yellow card. Bison's coming forward into stoppage time. Chance. Zeriberto Y, final whistle, 2-1 Bisons. Relatively even game. Relatively even game.
The ball was kicked before he got sent off, or he just walk on the pitch.
Let's have a look at what he did.
Go.
Cruz. Foe came on for Walker. Cruz headbutted Foe. So the match had not even restarted, and he's just headbutted Foe. Unbelievable. Well done, Tato.
It says headbutted him. He was sent off, and he kept going.
So that concludes the fixtures. Probably a little bit longer than we would have liked. 3-0 for Alcatraz against Rennes. Des Moines 1, Bisons 2. Eloko Fire 1-0. Lost to a late Vikings goal. And then 3 draws. Gators 1, Dandies 1, Short Pub 0, Pelham 0, and Steam Pigs 0, Drivetrain 0. What did you make of that, Dan? Let's have a quick look through the conferences.
Yeah, Alcatraz, great performance tonight. Everything else seems very, very tight, and they've just really pulled it off.
Yeah. So into the conferences, Bison's on 6, Vikings on 6, Drive Train on 5, and Reigns on 3. In the Eastern, in the Central, we've got Dandy's on 7, Alcatraz on 6, Pelham on 4, and Loco on 3. And then into the Western Conference, Short Pump on 4, Des Moines on 4, Steam Pigs and Gators with a point apiece getting off the mark tonight. So everybody's off the mark, nobody's got a 100% record, and just sort of shows the competitiveness of the league.
Yeah, yeah, good to see it all going strong into season 3.
So this is a quick look at the next week's fixtures. We've got a short game week next: Alcatraz versus Gators, Dandies versus Des Moines, Memphis Reigns versus El Loco, and Vikings versus Pelham. I will get this saved and I'll get the game progressed, transfers done, and packs out probably tomorrow morning, and then get the save uploaded ready for the weekend. Dan, any closing words from you? Thank you very much for joining us. It's been great to catch up and hear from you.
Yeah. Like I say, really, really nice to be invited. Good to get back on. I've got my appetite for games again. House moves done. Everything's getting a bit more back to normal again.
Fantastic. Good stuff. Well, it's been great to hear from you. Next time we get on together, hopefully maybe later this season, we'll resolve the tech issues first, and then it'll run a little bit more smooth. But fully enjoyed it anyway.
Ah, it was great. Yeah, thank you.
Good stuff. Cheers, Dan.